Artists whose works have come off the walls and into the world's leading galleries.
So keep it right here on AM Live.
Welcome back to the show. Have you just joined us? Well, you're right on time for our final interview of the day, where we take a closer look at street art.
Its bright, bold, free-flowing designs haven't always been a welcome sight on public properties. Have a look here. Street art, or what many call graffiti, is still considered by a lot of people as a form of vandalism.
So why is it that in recent years street art's found a place in fashion has, like, Hermes and Prada?
I have no problem with that. And we spoke to two street artists who recently collaborated with some of these luxury retail giants, and we asked them when exactly graffiti started becoming seen as art.
Check it out.
Oh, it's very quite short indeed, because just a few years ago, from example, in the museum first, we had two big exhibitions in France at Fondation Cartier in 1989, in Tags, in Grand Palais, and this year in Monaco, and also this last summertime in Los Angeles at the MoCA. So it started to become, since in museum, we start to have also some interest from the galleries, of course, behind, and so graffiti, this movement start to become in, and it's like in and out. Before it was out in the street, and now it's coming in the galleries.
So it's not a brand new thing, but what do you think was the main factor that actually propelled graffiti off the walls of properties and into the commercial art scene?
In the street, we have it's like a free gallery. We are exhibit all the time. We are painting in the street, so it's the exhibition all the time. And when we are going to the gallery, we approach some people we never see before, like people who invest, art collectors, and also many people we cannot see, because when we are painting in the street, nobody sees us, actually, you know. And this is the best promotion we can get is in the gallery.
And the big difference also, it's starting in the auctions. And for example, we start to have amazing price in the auctions, so because of the museum first, galleries and auctions. Phoenix, for example, French artist. So here for this exhibition, I bring the 9 best French artists from a kind of old school of France graffiti artists. And we had Phoenix from 13,000 euro at the auction, also colors from 20.7 thousand euro in auction. It's quite amazing for graffiti art. And also we have for 50,000 we have Taki, of course.
New York is one of the first graffiti in the history of graffiti, because he was like the guy who was like coursier. He was tagging his name everywhere in New York. Yeah. And he became famous like this, you know.
The thing is that, you know, in the past, graffiti was seen as a form of vandalism. You know, lots of cities spend so much money trying to clean it up. So how do you change this perception?
It's vandalism, but in our community, like graffiti, when we saw like big advertising, Coca-Cola or some big advertising, we say, why we have to accept this kind of advertising? Why we cannot do it by ourselves, you know? I mean, we are doing also our advertising, like. Nobody asks us if we can accept this kind of colors or this kind of advertising, so why we cannot do it by ourselves? Very easy.
Okay.
Well, Congo over there's working on a piece now, but what do you think is the appeal of graffiti art?
When we start graffiti, we paint on the grey wall. The cities don't have colors, and when you put color on the wall, you know, the people have to like it. Some people call it vandalism because we don't have the permission.
It doesn't mean that if they like or don't like. The only thing, we create communication between the people in the street.
Yeah.
Even they don't like it, they tell us, or they talk to each other. We create communication. We create something. You know, this is art. We give more when we receive in the street. When we paint, we paint big walls like this. Sometimes when we start the few lines like this, they don't understand. They are very afraid. You know. All the times police come, they ask us for permission, because now we ask also for permissions. And at the end, when we saw the colors, we saw the characters, we saw the concept and everything, of course, everybody liked it.
To be honest, graffiti isn't exactly very welcome in Singapore.
Well,
yeah, of course, because there is few people who try to destroy. We have most of the graffiti artists, they try to create. This is art,
yeah,
so you have to make the difference.
And in fact, it's not true because it have changed a lot. So the first impression is absolutely not welcome. And I'm very surprised, for example, for the last opening we had last Saturday, and there's a lot of exhibition everywhere in Singapore, but we had more than 5,000 people just came because we make a live painting with the 18 artists. So the project is 9 French and 9 Singaporean artists, all in a good cooperation between France and Singapore to develop the creation around urban art. Okay. And this is very amazing to see all this creation with the children in different schools, French school and this is also a big support of French embassy. It's quite amazing, an embassy who just help us a lot, and in its reference in Voilah Festival.
CT and Congo, you had the chance to work with Singaporean artists, right?
Yes.
So do you think Singapore has potential in this
Yeah,
field?
of course. They are younger than us, but of course they have potential. Even, we are using spray cans, like some artists, they're using brush or airbrush. So people, they are very afraid because they think we're going to destroy everything. No, if you see the work we are doing since long time ago, and I think I'm sure in the future the graffiti is going to be acceptable.
So I think it's about time we have a look at what exactly you're talking about. So we have a canvas set up right there, and I think CT will demonstrate, and Patrick is going to join him.
So I'm going to show you. He's going to try first, okay? I can do it smaller. You want to try small? Try.
Give it a bash.
Yeah.
Just a little one.
Yeah. Try. You can touch the cans like this,
okay.
and you go. Oh, nice. You see, it's better. Only here. Thank you. You have to practice, okay?
Okay. You have to refine your
it's
process.
like using brush, mixing the colors and everything. Of course, you have to practice, and after. It's not about the techniques, it's about what you have in mind and the concept you want to create.
And how about, is Congo just about done? Or can we have a look at it? Wow. So this is kind of what you normally do. How would you describe your artwork?
This is the graphic, I call that the automatic writing,
Automatic writing.
It's my vocabulary, my graphic vocabulary. I write a lot of things. I write my name, I write your name, Patrick also.
Oh,
Look,
cool.
I write.
We're a part of the piece.
I write Chan and Patrick,
Wow.
And in fact,
we can
just
just
hold
get
it
you to
up
hold
so
it.
that
Yeah,
we could,
straight.
this
You
camera
have to
can have a
understand
look at it.
graffiti,
Yeah.
we're using a lot of letters.
Okay.
And we play with the letters. We try to destroy the letters. We try to create some letters. Also, it's what he's doing. He's doing a lot of. He's specialized on letters. Me, I'm specialized also on letters and characters. I can do background. But some guys in graffiti, they try to be specialized on one style.
Okay.
And after, when you work a lot like this, people they will recognize your style.
And here it is, the finished piece of artwork. Can you see it?
Can you spot the names, actually?
Yeah, it's got Patrick's name, my name, the names of our producers. It's even got Singapore and AM Live somewhere in there. I think AM Live is on the bottom here. AM Live, if you can see it.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Exactly there.
pretty cool, huh?
It's one of the cool things about this show, when we get artists that come on, sometimes they leave us nice little presents like that.
And those were our guests from the Off the Wall Singapore exhibition that's happening till the 26th of November at the Art Space at Helitrans in Singapore.
This is all part of the annual Voilah French Festival in Singapore. And for more details, you can always log on to their website.
And now it is a wrap for AM Live today, Wednesday, the 23rd of November. And join us again tomorrow where we explore some rather hair-raising facts about kitchens.
Yeah, we'll also be launching a contest where we're giving away a pair of business class return tickets from Singapore to Beijing.
So watch out for that on tomorrow's show and enjoy the rest of your day. See you bright and early Thursday.
Bye for now.
Meet Taiwanese magician Lu Jen, Asia's David Copperfield, the winner of many international awards. Watch his magical performances in public. You'll be mesmerized, astonished, and amazed. Amazing Magic with Lu Jen, tonight at 7:45 on 5.
X Factor. If you haven't got the voice,
it's not my favorite performance by you.
Then you better have the song.
Overall was a complete mess, if you want my honest opinion.
Because the weaknesses are showing.
Boring. Same thing over and over.
And the performances are not coming through. How will it all go down? In the next episode of X Factor, tonight and tomorrow at 10 p.m. on 5. Brought to you by Simmons, the definition of sleep, and Levi's.
This school holidays, bring them down to a family event where together with your kids, you can watch amazing stage shows, decorate Ollie's Garden, and take on the exciting superhero challenge with them. And at the end of the day, you will be their biggest hero. Tickets only at $10 each, or get 4 for $30. For full details, log on to cinemasn.com/offthewall. Get your tickets now from Sistik.
On your stay-home Saturday movie. Since birth, Mumble has always been a very special penguin.
All birds can sing. I can't.